Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video and a new adventure. I've just driven 5 hours up to the Lake District where we will be spending the next 3 nights here. When I say we, I'm currently waiting for one of my friends and we have some epic adventures planned for this weekend and I'm so excited and I can't wait to bring you along with me. So we have just arrived to our first location of this little winter Lake District adventure, and it's a place I've been to before. It's called Air Force Waterfall just off of Ullswater Lake, and I am joined by Ailey from Scotland. How was my Scottish accent?
It was really good. You'd fit in.
You reckon I could pass as a Scot?
You've been around here enough, you're picking it up.
So this is your first time in the lakes?
It is my first time in the lakes.
Are you excited?
Waterfall day for us?
Yes, it's going to be a bit of a waterfall day because, well, it's going to be a little bit of a slow day because tomorrow is going to be full on and we have such exciting plans for tomorrow, which I'm not going to say yet, you'll figure it out soon enough. But yeah, let's go check out Air Force Waterfall. Let's do this. So if you watched my Tour de Scotland series, if you haven't, go check it out, link will be down below. I visited a national park with a gorge and I was saying if I was a couple weeks later, it'd be autumn, all the colours of the trees would be different. Well, we got beautiful oranges, reds and purples and it just looks so much better. I love autumn just for this reason. Just looks absolutely beautiful. So we've just come up to the top bridge. There's 2 bridges, there's one further down there, but this is the most picturesque one because you go down there, you have the waterfall coming underneath the bridge, and it is just absolutely beautiful. This is probably top 5 of my favourite places in the Lake District to date, but there is a lot of ground to cover in the lakes, but nice little spot to start off this Lake District adventure. Absolutely beautiful. What do you say?
It's absolutely stunning. You've done well.
Yeah, apparently I'm the Lake District tour guide because I have been here before, but that doesn't mean I know the places. But yeah. So that was Air Force Waterfall. What a nice little spot to kickstart this trip. We have 2 more locations to head to and we just realized that we have about 3 hours of daylight left, and one is a 20-minute drive from here and the other one is a 40-minute drive from the next location, so that gives us roughly 2 hours to do 2 places. So hopefully we could do it, but we'll do as we always do and just wing it. But next place we're going to is Fishergills Waterfall, and that's one place I haven't been to in the lakes, so let's go see if we can find it. Okay, so back of the van, we've kind of changed plan a little bit. We realised that to get to the other waterfall it would be an 1.5 hour round trip walking, so we don't have time. So we're going to be heading to Rydal Cave now before heading to our last location of the day because Rydal Cave's on the way and I didn't actually get to do it last time. So yeah, we're going to go to Rydal Cave. It looks beautiful. Let's get there. So we're parked up and we are on the way to Rydal's Cave. It's about 25 minute walk. And one thing I love about the Lake District is that the flyboys train all the time, and literally just round the corner from here, a typhoon flew through this valley around 200 feet high, and I screamed with excitement. So I'm hoping, whilst on this little walk, there'll be another couple of the flyboys coming through, but we'll see, we'll see. So here we are at Rydal's Cave, and a little fun fact is that this cave is actually man-made during the process of slate mining, which is crazy. I didn't know that. I thought it was a naturally formed cave, but there you have it, it's man-made. What did you think of the cave?
It was very busy and very cool.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm surprised at the amounts of people that are in the cave. But
it was amazing, wasn't it?
It was, and considering this was a last minute decision to come here. But that is the great thing about living out of a van, is that you're not restricted to times or anything, and if you see something on the way or if it's en route, you can just stop off and have a quick butcher's. So yeah, we're going to head back to the vans. I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but Ailey actually has a micro camper. She's got a little Volkswagen Caddy. It's still a work in progress, isn't it?
It's very early days.
Still in the process of converting it into a micro camper, but she's still getting out and about in it. Unlike me, I didn't want to go out until the van was actually done.
Taking inspiration from you.
Oh, thanks. Back at the vans, and Ailey's going to give us a little tour of her micro camper, which is still in conversion.
Very much in conversion.
Show us around.
So we have the priorities. We've got a fridge and we've got a bed, and then there's a cooker in the back, and there is USBs to charge my phone. So everything important.
Very minimalistic, but I love the idea of a little micro camper because it's a lot more stealth than this big yellow beast. This isn't very stealth at all. When I was going through thinking of what van to convert, I was like, do I do a micro camper or do I do like a medium wheelbase? I'm glad I've got this, but a micro camper would be awesome. But yeah, what's your plans once it's done? Are you just going to have it as like a weekend van, or?
Yeah, pretty much just what I'm doing right now. It's not big enough to actually stay on like full time.
I've seen a few people travel full time in them.
You're making me want a bigger one, to be fair.
It happens. When I saw Ben and Daisy's van and Debbie and Kino's van, it was like bigger than mine. And I was just like, I wish I got a high roof. I wish I got a bigger van. But I love the old girl. So anyway, that was Rydal's Cave. And we're going to head to one last spot before we need to go back to the supermarket and then park up for the night. So we've got one last spot to head to. So let's head over there. There's always one thing that doesn't go to plan on a trip, and this place is closed. We came to a place called Hilltop, which is where, if you've seen Harry Potter, Beatrix Potter's house is, where this is like the filming location, but it's shut throughout the winter for maintenance and things like that. So sucks, but it's not a Ciaran video if something doesn't go to plan. But it is what it is. We were tired and hungry, so we're going to go grab some food, find a park up for the night, cook some food, and maybe get an early night. So we'll see what happens. But this is the location. This is the car park. Very beautiful car park, but that's all we're seeing. So we're at our first park up of the Lake District. It is only 6 o'clock in the evening, and look at how pitch black it is. But from what it sounds like, over there is a river. I can hear constant water running, so hopefully we should wake up to a pretty awesome view. That's if my brakes don't fail and we fall into the river. Touch wood, no, we'll be all right. But yeah, we are going to cook up some scran because we are both hungry. Ailey has commandeered my van because it is bigger. What would you do if I weren't here, huh? Huh?
I'd be here without you.
Well, no, that's a good point. But yeah, we're going to cook up some dinner. We got some chicken from the local butchers that we got this morning. We're going to cook up some chicken wraps and then just chill and go to bed. But how was your first day ever in the Lake District?
Do we like the tour guide? It was a great day.
Apparently there's a great tour guide. And me. But yeah, tomorrow is such an exciting day. You will see what we get up to tomorrow. But
what I've forced you into tomorrow. What I've forced you into tomorrow.
Yes, what Ailey has forced me into tomorrow. It includes lots of heights. And I'm okay with heights, but I guess we've always lived by the motto of seek discomfort. So this is definitely going to be getting out of my comfort zone. So it's going to be fun. But yeah, anyway, rambling as always. Let's cook up some food. So we have chicken salad wrap for dinner. The chicken was from a local butcher's earlier on in the day. It is salt and pepper chicken steak that we just cut up. And the cheese is from the same place as well. I think the cheese is a different type of cheese. It was highly recommended. But let's give it a little taste test. So that is dinner over and done with, and that was beautiful. That chicken was amazing, as was the cheese. But yeah, we're knackered. I've been up since 3 a.m, so it's been a bloody long day. Gonna hit the hay, get up nice and early, and head to the next location. So I will see you in 15 seconds, which will be in the morning. Good morning from the Lake District. This is what beautiful view we have woken up to. A nice flowing river. Slept absolutely beautifully, but it was well deserved. But we're not hanging around here. We need to drive 20 minutes up the road to the next place, which is called Cathedral Cave. Apparently parking can be quite tight, so we want to get there early, get a spot, and then cook up some breakfast and get the all essential coffee, and then go out and start our explorations of day 2 in the Lake District. So let's quickly head over towards Cathedral Cave. Okay, we are at the car park to head towards Cathedral Cave, somewhere in this vast, foggy, mountainous area. I have no idea where it is, but first thing is we need to get some food and some coffee. That is essential. So let's get that underway. So we do have a slight problem. Last night my floor mat was soaking wet, and I just thought it was from wet shoes coming into the van. You know, that's the whole point of a doormat. But it was absolutely dripping with water, and it was actually like leaking from the filter, but I tried looking, it wasn't leaking from the top of the filter. So I think I need to try and figure out what the problem is first of all. So it's a bit annoying, like the whole bottom of this unit was wet. Like, yeah, it was a nightmare, but we're gonna try and sort it out. I've tried fixing it, I've taken the filter off. It's tightened up, everything looks good. The seal isn't perished, well, it shouldn't be perished anyway, but the seal looks good. But we're still leaking a little bit, so I think there's a very small hairline crack or a pinhole in the actual filter itself, maybe. I don't know, but I think I just need to get a new one. But it is what it is. At least ain't the end of the world really, is it? Just replace the filter. But yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Oh well. Make some coffee, make some food. So all the meat we've got is from Cranston's Butcher. That's where we got the chicken from. we got the bacon from, and we got some sausage meat from as well. And this bacon smells absolutely divine. If only you could smell smells through a camera. But I do love a good bacon sandwich. Woo! And also, just check out this beautiful view. I think that's all part of a old slate quarry, so yeah, how beautiful is this? Breakfast and coffee done and dusted, and now we're on the hunt for this cave cathedral. We've got no signal reception whatsoever, so we are just winging it at this point. Now I've realised one thing: we do not talk to Ailey until she's had her coffee. She's very nice. How did you sleep?
I slept great, thank you.
Cold?
No, roasting, thank you.
But yeah, we do not converse with Ailey until she has coffee, so we like that way. Anyway, let's try and find this cave cathedral. So we've just asked one of the locals directions to a cathedral cave, and I think we know where we're going. Hopefully, but we may get lost. We'll see. Why do I feel like this is going to be a scene out of The Descent? Have you seen that film? No. I don't think this is the right cave, but we're gonna go check it out anyway.
Don't want to know what happened.
Alright, we're gonna head back through because I don't think that actually leads to where we want to go, and we don't want to get lost, but still, cool little bit of caving. Well, that was a quick exploration in this cave. It just seemed like it was going for miles. We don't have head torches with us, they're back at the vans, but I think it's a disused slate mine, so not the cathedral cave we're looking for. I think we're going to head up that way, because I think it's that way, but we will find out. We deviated from the instructions that the local gave us. He said go to a main road, and we're not on a main road, but looking at Google Maps with no service, I think we know where to go now, so hey ho, at least we found a cool little cave to walk through for about 5 seconds, but we will get there. Oh, Jesus.
Did you get that in camera?
Yep, I completely missed my step. That could have ended badly. Anyway, the main road is that way. Let's go. The first sign of the cave. This way. Are you okay?
I'm good, thank you. Are you okay?
Just laughing at me falling over. But I recovered in style.
You did.
No injuries. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. This video is performed by professionals. Do not try this at home. We have made it to Cathedral Cave. What an absolute incredible little gem this is. We just climbed up all that slippy slate to get up here. Ailey's about to climb back down because I want a picture of me standing up there when she's down there with the whole cave in the foreground. But It looks like this trail does go up even more, but I don't think we're going to be doing that because we need to get back to the van fairly soon and make our way to our next destination, because that is a timed thing. I will explain a little bit more very soon when we get back to the van, but for now, here is Cathedral Cave in all its glory. And that was Cathedral Cave. What a beautiful little spot. Did you like it?
It was absolutely stunning, wasn't it?
And
That was the last minute one.
Considering that was literally a last minute add to the itinerary kind of thing, what a great little gem to come and explore. There's loads of other caves at the top and another trail which goes further up, but these caves you kind of have to get on your hands and knees to get through. So just saying, it'd be cool you could just easily spend a day up here going through all the cave systems, going all the way up the slate quarry and that. I don't know, maybe we'll come back and just dedicate one day coming up here, properly equipped, waterproofs, helmets, head torches, the lot. Maybe we'll just do that. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. We'll come up with harnesses.
Harnesses? We'll see. But anyway, we need to get back to the van because we are headed to Honister Pass. And I've been to Honister Pass before. Absolutely beautiful little area, but we're going there for a specific reason. And I might regret doing this, I might not. But we are doing the Via Ferrata, which, how would you explain it?
We're doing the Via Ferrata Extreme.
Oh, sorry, we're doing the Via Ferrata Extreme. And that's basically like you're all harnessed up and you're scaling the sides of the mountains.
What is it? It means, it's German, it means iron something, doesn't it?
Iron ladder?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know, it means something.
It's like an iron ladder.
But we're going to be doing the Via Ferrata Extreme, which is basically we're going to be climbing these mountains all harnessed up, and the sides of these mountains have like metal ladders that you climb up, and also there is a wire bridge that is 1,000 feet high. So I'm a little bit nervous, I won't lie, but it should be good. I'm hoping the Flyboys are out and they go through Honister Pass. Last time I was at Honister Pass, they zipped through, but if we're up on the side of the mountain, I've heard that when they fly through the pass, they are eye level with you, which will just be incredible. But yeah, we're heading back. Let's go to Honister Pass to probably shit my pants. So we have just reached Honister Pass, and I'm a little bit annoyed. I have done some damage. I got stuck in a little bit of a passing place where there was a stone wall and my wheel took the damage. So it is what it is, but we're gonna quickly get some food and then check in for our Via Ferrata Extreme. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm scared. But yeah, anyway, it's going to be a good afternoon, I think. Weather's pretty kind at the moment. As long as it don't rain, I don't mind. But yeah, anyway, rambling. Let's go. All right, here we go. You excited?
I'm excited. Are you excited?
No. Let's do this. So we made it to the top. Not much of a view. I'm gonna fall over. It's very foggy, but how was that?
That was terrifying.
I was
really
more,
good though,
I was
wasn't it?
more scared than you at the beginning, and now you're
Yeah, you were
like,
fine after 2 seconds.
it was amazing.
You can relate it.
Are we just walking down now? Or?
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, so that is the end of the Via Ferrata Extreme. What a great little adventure. Just gonna walk down now. Unfortunately, no RAF pilots flew through Honester Pass, so I'm a little bit gutted, but what an awesome experience.
Glad I talked you into it.
I'm glad you are. And we are back. What an adventure that was.
Got coffee now.
And we got coffee, I've already drunk mine. That was so sick though.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Like, even if you're scared of heights, do it, because it's
Talked you into it.
it's worth it, 100%.
You're definitely glad you've done it, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Anyway, yeah, we're back in our vans. We are not staying in the vans today because about 40 minutes into the mountains, there is a bothy called Warnscale Bothy. And the last time I was in the Lake District, I said I'm staying in this bothy next time I come. So that is exactly what we are going to do. It's going to be cold. It is getting dark, so we need to get a move on. So let's head to Warnscale Bothy. Whoop whoop. All right, we have started our ascent to Warnscale Bothy. Can you just show what I'm carrying? I got roll mat, sleeping bag, Pringles, the all essential Pringles, and all the gear to survive a night in the bothy. But yeah, it's getting dark, so one, I hope we make it. I think I remember the way. And two, I hope no one's staying in there, because that would mean we'd have to lug all this gear back down in the dark. What do you think?
It's good training, isn't it?
Yeah, good fitness. Something that I need. But yeah, we will see how it goes. But we say goodbye to our van, and we'll see it in the morning. Whew, what a day. So, as you could tell, this is not a bothy. I am back in my van because we got to the bothy, well, there was 2 bothies, and they were both full with people, so there was no space at the inn for us, so we carried about 40 kilos between us up to the bothy and back down, and it has knocked me out for 6. So yeah, we're staying in Honester Pass car park instead, but yeah, we're just chilling out for a bit and then gonna go to bed. But what an amazing day it has been doing the Via Ferrata, I think. I keep forgetting the name. And I bought a t-shirt, so I'm being a little bit of a tourist to say that I've done it. But yeah, I'm gonna just make some food and chill out. But we'll see you bright and early in the morning at Honester Pass. Good morning from a very cold Honester Pass, and we are not going anywhere anytime soon because we've been woken up by a load of classic cars and we're currently blocked in, so I mean, we're going to be in no rush this morning anyway. We're going to hang around here for an hour or two, hoping to see some typhoons or jets fly through, but yeah, we're not going anywhere anytime soon because there is a load of classic cars here. Must be some kind of meetup, but pretty cool to wake up to, I guess. So just spoke to someone inside the cafe, and it's a yearly vintage rally where they, I think, climb that hill there, and there's probably about 30 of these vintage cars waiting to go up, and I think they're about to set off, so I'm kind of glad we've actually come across this. It's pretty cool. We're going to watch them go up the hill and see if they make it. So that's the first group going up the hill. That's fucking awesome, man. That is fucking awesome. Okay, we have changed plan slightly. We are going to the Bothy now, seeing as we're blocked in. We're not going to stay there tonight. It is absolutely freezing today, but you can just see behind me all the vintage cars getting ready to do their hill climb. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but see all the spectators up on that hill there. But we're going to the Bothy. How are you this morning?
I'm good. Ask me again in 5 minutes after the hike though.
Oh. Yeah, we've already done this walk a couple of times and we're doing it again because you want to see the Bothy, you want to get that window picture, and then yeah, but very cold morning, had Honesta Pass, got all the vintage cars going up, but we got to move on. Let's go to the Bothy. So this is the smaller Bothy, not the smaller Bothy, the other Bothy is called Dub's Hut. And when we got back to the car park yesterday, we were speaking to 4 lads. And we knew they were coming to the Bothy, and we said, there's people already staying there, it's up to you if you want to go down. And we just walked in, and turns out that they've camped in there for the night. They got tunes going, they got the fire going. Proper little vibe, isn't it? But then there's just some hikers that just walked in and just see these 4 lads with like a fucking D&B playing and all. Just having a little bit of a session there. Yeah, that's a cool little hut. But apparently there's people in the other Bothy, but we're still going to go down anyway, so yeah. And we have made it to Warnscale Bothy. It's probably one of my favourite places in the lakes. Just so beautiful, overlooking Buttermere Lake. And there were some people camping there last night. I think they've left some gear behind whilst they go for a little day hike. And up there, was just speaking to a chap here, flying a drone. And up there is a pretty cool photo spot, he's saying. There's a hanging stone that you can get on with the view of the lake. And then up there, all along that ridge line, is the haystacks, which apparently is also a very, very good hike, especially on a clear day, which we don't have today. I don't think we'll be doing haystacks, but I think we're definitely going to be going up to that hanging rock. So yeah, here's Warnscale Bothy with Ailey poking her head out the window. She's gone now. Let me just take you through quickly what you can find in a Bothy. We have a little fire there with some wood to get the fire going. People leave behind matches and things like long life milk, coffee, spare gas, just in case you need to stay here during a storm or anything like that. This is classed as emergency shelter, so if you're out hiking along the haystacks or the Great Gable and you get hit by a storm, you can always come here, seek refuge for a while until the storm passes over. But a lot of people just come here just to experience staying in a Bothy anyway. But yeah, gutted we couldn't stay in here. I guess early birds get the worm, as they say. But maybe next time. I think we will be coming back here, and we are definitely going to be coming here early enough to mark our stay in the Bothy. What a great little spot on a little overhanging rock overlooking Buttermere. It's still a very foggy day, but we got some good pictures from it. And yeah, this is a nice little find. This is what happens when you speak to locals. Otherwise, we never would have come up here. We never would have found this spot. But we have been here for longer than expected. So it's time to head back to the wagons and head to our next destination. We did have 2 destinations in mind for the rest of the day, but I think we're only going to be able to squeeze in one before it gets dark again. So we're going to take a walk back to the van, head to a shop because we need to stock up on some supplies and some snacks, and then head to one of the last destinations of this Lake District adventure. It's slowly coming to an end, but all good things come to an end. We just have to come back here, which I don't mind. But anyway, let's head back. So there has been a change of plan. Once we got down from Honister Pass, it was around 2 o'clock, and to drive to the next location would have taken an hour and a half, and then to walk it would be another hour and a half. By that point, it would have well and truly have been dark, and realistically, we were both knackered anyway, so we've just decided to chill out for a bit. We went into Keswick, went around some shops, had some food, and we're just chilling for the rest of the night. So that is pretty much the end of the Lake District adventure. Winter van life, I wouldn't exactly say winter because it's not sub-zero temperatures. It's still fairly mild, like I said at the start, like 10 to 13 degrees. But it has still been a bit chilly, so this is pretty much the end of the Lake District adventure, which means it's the end of this video. So this weekend's gone really quick, but it has been very adventurous and very good. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you in the next adventure. Peace.